First of all, the problem of fishing, of fisheries, overcapacity, the overfishing problem in general, are by the scale compared, for example, to what we have to do regarding global warming, are relatively small problems. They are fixable within the budget that the countries have. This is not unthinkable. The abolition subsidies that drive the fisheries into further overfishing, for example.
We need to manage within our ability, both politically and our ecological skills, to ascertain exactly where we have to draw the line and then take the tough political decisions to ensure that those ecosystems remain productive and don't collapse.
In food production, the scores are low because many of the stocks have been fished out or cannot produce anymore, or are only starting to recover from overfishing, and many of the techniques used for fishing have a high bycatch or disturb or destroy habitats and create pressures that way.
So a famous example of bycatch are dolphin caught in tuna purse seines. And purse seines are just basically big nets that encircle schools of tuna that then go into your star-kissed and chicken of the sea type cans. But dolphin are an unintended sort of collateral damage of these practices. Turtles are also collateral damage of a lot of fishing practices around the world. So bycatch is the most acute and serious threat to sea turtles, as well as a lot of other vulnerable flagship species around the world right now.
I actually think wild fisheries will remain an incredibly important part of the food supply. They also will remain important culturally. I actually think that there's the opportunity to have dramatic improvements in the sustainability of wild fisheries, and in fact we've made a lot of progress in the U.S. on sustainability for wild fisheries. Globally, the picture is a little bit less encouraging, but we know we can get there. But we can't imagine that we're just going to keep increasing either the amount of fish that we take from the ocean or the number of people that are employed in fishing or the amount of fishing effort. It can't be a free-for-all.
We have to fix the way we manage fisheries, and the ocean has always been viewed as something that everybody collectively owns, and this creates problems in terms of overharvesting and incentives for doing things which make sense in the short term but not in the long term. And so the problem, I think, is that we have to really think about how we put more ownership into the ocean and have more connection between the well-being of people and the status of the local oceans that they depend upon, and making people really see how the ecosystem that they depend upon really affects their own well-being.